So just before we get into those qualitative and quantitative case studies on taking a product idea, running it through the product pyramid and coming out the other side as a viable idea, I think it's really important to contextualize the product lifecycle and what's to be expected after you pursue a product for manufacturing, and all through that product's life, what you can kind of expect to happen in the coming years. So really the purpose of this video is to dive into those product stages and lifecycle on Amazon for a product. So as a refresher from a couple slides that we summarized in the foundation section in module 1, this is just kind of a quick high-level understanding of what happens with Amazon brand growth. So first of all, product research takes about 1 to 6 months per product. As you get a little bit more dialed on this, it's probably in that 3 to 4-ish month time frame. But really, it's a significant amount of time that you've always got to be developing this product pipeline, germinating ideas, validating them both qualitatively and quantitatively, and coming up with offers that are manufacturable. The success rate is generally 60 to 80%. I think we'll be closer to that 70, 80% using the strategies and methodologies covered in this course. Then it takes about 3 to 5 months to stabilize that product after you've launched it. And then it's usually a couple product orders before you kind of generate that cash flow needed. So kind of knowing these ideas that make it through this is what we have coming. From a product standpoint, this is kind of a good summary of what you can expect a product growth to look like on the Amazon platform. So there's a whole set of activities that we're doing when we develop a product and before we launch it. But once we give birth to that product baby, that first 60 days is the honeymoon period, which is super, super critical, and we will get into in detail in the launch module. Then we're really optimizing it through that second and third month. We're stabilizing it through month 3 to 6, and then 6+ months after we've kind of launched and stabilized a product on Amazon, we kind of enter that maintenance mode in terms of just kind of tweaking and optimizing things, cutting the grass, so to speak, if you want to use a landscaping analogy. So in terms of the key lifecycle events that we can expect of those that come through this product pipeline process is that we're probably going to be adjusting both the photo and the listings on a particular product that first 6 to 12 months. It's not always going to be perfect when we kind of put it out the door. We're going to do a lot of A/B testing. We're going to be tweaking things after we've actually launched a product. It's highly likely that we're going to expand variations the first 6 to 12 months. So as we go through some of this qualitative analysis on thinking about differentiation, we should probably be thinking with the end in mind in terms of, hey, is there some variations, be it size, colors, designs, features, that we can also pretty easily ride the coattails of that initial product idea and kind of expand that way. It's a relatively inexpensive product development process to continue to expand your catalog on Amazon. And that usually happens from a variation standpoint the first 6 to 12 months. About months 16 to 48 kind of depends on the cycle of the product. You're probably going to need to iterate on it. And this could be adding features. This could be changing packaging, changing some sizing. But some more structural adjustments to products are typically required to stay relevant in that 16 to 48 month time frame. And then typically you can use a particular product idea as a launch pad for additional product expansions that are not variations. So it's a totally new product, but related to that first one that you can continue to expand upon. And that usually from a cash flow standpoint is justifiable kind of month 12 to 24. So as we think through this product pipeline and we start to get our pencils sharpened in this next stage, just wanted to be mindful of what those lifecycle events are for a typical Amazon product.